Welcome, my beautiful Pisces. I'm Brenda from Brenda Tarot, and I'm here again today to bring you your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the month of June 2021. Again, this is a general reading. Every single card and the energy they carry may not resonate with every single one of you, but if it does, run with it and throw the rest out into the deep blue sea. Okay, starting off with your all over energy card, Pisces, you have the surrender defensiveness. So, you know what? Defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out. Then offer a clear, non defensive response. So, you could be going through a sensitive part, in the month of June. You could have some sensitive issues with communicating and dealing with other people. I think you just need to take your time, step back, and not allow yourself to jump to conclusions. In general, Pisces, you normally don't like confrontation, but you may be extra sensitive this month and you may take things out of context. So be mindful and be sure that you hear the message that's being conveyed to you. Don't jump to conclusions and allow your feelings to step in and get hurt, and then you're going to jump in and be defensive, and that just brings on one thing after another, and it causes that domino effect of negative energy that starts to build up. So I want you to let go of any defensiveness, step up into your power, Pisces. And you're generally such a healing element, such a beautiful, compassionate, sensitive element. But sometimes you're harder on yourself, Pisces. You take in all that negative energy because you are the sea sponge of the sea, right? So try not to do that. Try to look at the picture in complete clarity. Step back, take a breath before you jump in. Now, with your relationship or romance card, you got to express your love. This is very good. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. I want you to speak what you feel and mean what you say. Okay, so when you're in a relationship, whether it's friendship or romantic, let the other person know where they stand, where you stand, what it is that you want, what it is that you expect, and your true feelings. Let them come out, Pisces. Pisces can be shy, but don't be afraid to do that, Pisces. Step up and let them know how you feel. You know what? I always say rejection is God's protection. So, nothing ventured, nothing gained, risk or regret. So don't be afraid to express your feelings. This must be a time here with, rather than being defensive, Pisces, step up and be compassionate, understanding, and caring here. I think you're going to see reciprocation coming in tenfold if you do. So whether it's in a friendship, or a romantic relationship, let your partner know, let your friend know, let them know how you feel, and communicate, because that's the biggest thing in any relationship, is making sure you communicate. So speak out, say what you feel, and mean what you say. Now, coming in with your first week, Pisces, you have an interesting month here. You have the Temperance, you have the Nine of Pentacles, and you have the birds. The birds. Now, I think the beginning of the month is going to move slowly for you. I don't think that you can expect anything to happen really quickly. But on the other hand, the Temperance card says don't do anything in exaggeration, or don't make any hasty decisions, and don't jump into the quicksand and try to figure out how you're going to swim your way out of it. This is about doing things slowly, methodically, and in moderation. So this is about the perfect timing, okay? Waiting for the perfect time to make your move. So then you're set, and then you're confident, and then you can go forward towards what it is you want. So remember, the beginning of this week could go slow, and the universe is telling you to take your time. Don't jump in too quickly. You've got the Nine of Pentacles coming in after that, and I love the Nine of Pentacles because it's usually about, and I talk about it as walking in your garden of abundance. This is success coming into you, Pisces. I think a lot of you are working hard with your career, and some of you could be self-employed, and you're wanting to build that up, and you're going to see success coming in, but it could be coming in a little slower than you want it to. Just be patient, okay? Don't get defensive. Don't get all bent out of shape, Pisces. Just wait it out, because you're doing everything that you need to do. You could also get a surprise. Maybe there's going to be some sort of unexpected windfall of money that's going to show up for you. And then this is all about having the resources to spend that money on what you want. And for some of you, it could be because I always say she walks in her garden, which is her home of abundance. You could be having some resources and extra money that you're going to be making changes in your home. Maybe you want to adjust your office, or maybe you're redoing your kitchen, or maybe you're getting out in your garden, but you definitely are going to have the resources to do some reorganizing, some home improvement, and some redecorating as well. I think, Pisces, you're going to be tapping into your own inner self more this week rather, and you're going to value your own company and find peace and contentment in your quiet time alone right now. Being able to walk in your garden of abundance and having that peace on your own, right? So, and also you're pursuing something deeper and more meaning in your life right now. So you may retreat inward for inspiration, but I think that you're going to find these luxuries coming into you because you're making all the right moves, all the right plans to move forward and see this abundance coming into you. You've been doing this for a while, Pisces, and I see you continuing to do it. Now you've got the birds. The birds are coming in with the Lenormand card here. And it's a lovely card that says, you could be getting together with friends and family and collaborating to be with other people. You could be receiving information and texts and phone calls and some sort of communication from your friends that are out there. You could also be getting involved in meetings and interviews and things like that, negotiations. You could also be getting together with your family, maybe your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, or your lover or your mate. But I do see this indicates couples and communicating and getting together with other people. So some of you may be asked to go to parties, you may be asked to get together for reunions and things like that, or getting together to discuss something very important. But it's all about getting together and sharing, you know, conversation. Now, some of it could be jibber jabber, some of it could just be gossip. Don't get caught up in that. It could be small talk, but I think that, you're going to be able to enjoy the company of other people. Be careful of the idle gossip, though. Don't get caught up in all that kind of drama. But, I think when you're finished here with this slow movement, of energy in the beginning of the 1st of June, you're going to find that you're going to want to get out and kick up your heels and be able to get out with other people. And I think for some of you, at least where I live, we're going to be starting to gradually lift the restrictions and the lockdowns, and we're going to want to get out and be with people. So we still have to abide by certain rules and regulations for safety reasons, but I think a lot of us feel that we want to get out there and even just communicate and talk and chat and get together with our friends and family. Okay, coming in with your second week, you have the Ten of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands, and you have the Storm Clouds. So, the Ten of Wands says you could have been pushing yourself too hard, Pisces, taking on more work than you really should have. You felt as though you were pushing dead weight uphill for a very long time, but now you're going to have clear passage. I think you realize that you're not taking on those burdens anymore, and you're going to let go things that have held you back, dragged you down, and weren't working in general. So whatever it is, Pisces, I think you've come to that conclusion, and now you're going to have a clear, much lighter passage going forward on this part of your journey. So the worst is over. You're not going to have to push yourself anymore as hard. I think you're setting yourself up, and it's going to and it's going to get a lot easier for you as you go forward into the second week of June. Now you have the Seven of Wands as well. And the Seven of Wands says, I think you're going to feel as though you have to promote yourself, defend yourself, and even, you stand up for your convictions here. Okay, I think that you're doing that now, and you're going to stand your ground, and this is all about not backing down. So stand in your integrity, because maybe you want to give up on something, Pisces, but you don't need to do that. I think you're moving forward progressively. Just because things aren't going as quickly as you want them doesn't mean that it's not going to happen. But you could have to defend your beliefs and your decisions that you're making about something here, but it's going to be successful. Just don't give up. Okay, stand up for your convictions. There could be others that are out there wanting to ride on your coattails. They could be a little bit envious, but I'll tell you something, the little green monster is going to spit them out and eat them up. So ignore that. Walk away from it. Choose your battles wisely. Don't get caught up in every little debate, every little bit of drama that somebody wants to dump on you, okay? You could be coming up against or challenging those that are in power, people that you feel that you need to get up there and promote and sell yourself to. But you know what? Persevere, Pisces. You know, you have this ability to convey articulately your story that you want to send out there to them. And you can do this great, Pisces. So step up and do it and don't back down. Stand up for yourself. If you're being pushed up against a wall, Pisces, you know, you might be the fish, but after a while, you know, you'll find a way to swim out of that. Now, you do have the storm clouds as well. And you know, after every storm, and this card basically says, this too shall end. Okay, so this is whatever challenges you could be getting into in the second week. Don't get defensive. Let go of anything that's holding you back, and only get involved in the things that you really need to get involved in here if it does involve you having to stand up for yourself. But I think, you know, you'll see it's going to end. I think that, you know, like I say, this card says this too shall end after every storm. Excuse me, the sun is going to shine again, and hopefully a rainbow is going to come out, right? So this too shall pass. It's only temporary here. And just try not to be too defensive through this, and walk away and pick your battles wisely. Coming in with your third week, you got the Knight of Cups. You've got the Five of Swords. And you have the moon. You got the moon twice here, Pisces, and that is Pisces. Okay, so starting off here with our beautiful Knight of Cups, some of you are going to be having somebody coming charging in, wanting to spend some time with you, and they may be coming with their heart on their sleeve. This is the night that comes in, and it's almost like they rescue you. They come in at that perfect moment when you need someone to be in your life, someone to connect the puzzle piece together. And this is beautiful. I love the Knight of Cups. He comes in, he saves the day, and definitely this is a romantic encounter for you. So get ready, Pisces. Some of you are going to meet someone that you can talk to, and someone who you can have some fun with, and someone who can dream with you. It's almost like you're going to find them such a wonderful connection. It's almost like a past life connection, but they're quite emotional, and extremely emotional, and they're driven by love and romance and art and beauty. So Pisces, get ready to meet somebody who's going to connect with you on the same level as you, and it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or even another Pisces. Now, coming in below that, you do have this card that says, be careful. Be careful that you're not setting yourself up for a fall. Be careful that you pick your battles wisely, as I had said here earlier. And also, this is about making an unwise choice. So be careful. This is a no-win situation. Even if you do win, you're going to feel as though you lost. So be sure, because anything you go into, when you go into battle mode, there's risks and consequences, and sometimes they're not always what we want. So be very careful, Pisces, of the decisions that you're making. Again, don't get defensive, and don't get drawn in and sucked into having a battle that you might regret later. You got the moon, and the moon comes in twice for you, Pisces. And it's quite interesting because the moon is Pisces, and you know, it's an interesting card because it says that, you know, at the end of, you know, when things are, we get up in our mind here, and we need to pay attention to our dreams and what it is we want, and we need to pay attention to our instincts, and also our talents that we do have, and our wisdom bank, and our and our database that we have to throw out into the universe. But basically, don't get caught up in your illusions. Listen to your intuition and get the facts before you stress out and worry about anything. Okay, so pay attention to your dreams and that are affecting you. This is about being open-minded. This is about seeing things as they are, and clear and concise. Clear and concise, that you can see things that way. Don't get caught up in your head. Don't worry. But I always say that the moon comes out at the darkest times of our day, and it illuminates absolutely everything so that we can see clear where we're going. So if there's any information going on in the background, or secrets in the background, do your detective work, do your research, do whatever it is you have to find out, so that you don't have to worry or get caught up in some unnecessary battle or challenge or debate and making a wrong decision at the time in the heat of the moment. Now, I won't read this again because it's twice, but you do have the High Priestess coming in below the moon, and that's, again, trusting your intuition, your gut feeling. Pisces, you're so intuitive, you're so psychic, you're so empathic. You have that ability to know and feel and sense things when you need to pay attention and have a heads up. Now, I think you have this ability right now to want to find out information. You may be doing some research. You may have to look into the background, but know that whatever information you want or secrets that will be revealed, they're going to come out at the perfect time. Okay, they're going to come out at the perfect time. The high priestess, she has this ability to really, really step up and tap into her inner feelings. So stand your ground here. Okay, stand your ground here and know that you have this ability. Keep your secrets to yourself too, okay? Because that's all about silence is golden right now. You could be studying spiritual topics and getting involved in something like that as well, okay? Learn from your own emotional situations, Pisces. Now, you have the tree. The tree is the tree of health, the tree of life. It has to do with inherited health conditions, but that they are improving. And if you've been dealing with anything emotional, spiritual, mental, or physical, Pisces, know that you're going to be on the road to recovery. This is a card that I'm not a doctor, but this is a card that says be prepared to see things improve here. Okay. I've always read this as that trees have the ability to almost heal. You know, they reach under the ground, their roots go deep. I do believe that you're going to see improving health come into you here. And they have that ability to reach out and almost help ailing trees around them to heal as well. So it's about growing and health and your body and your mind and your soul. It's about living your life to longevity and doing the things to take care of yourself. And I do think, Pisces, that you're going to find improving health in general coming into you. Well, this is your reading, my beautiful Pisces, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to a month rather to look forward to. And remember, the universe is not happening to you, the universe is reacting to you. So be mindful what you throw out there. Think about things this month, Pisces, before you jump in. Sometimes you can be spontaneous and you get excited and you get motivated and you jump in real quick when after if you think about it, it might not be what you should be doing. So remember the temperance card. Do things in moderation. Don't overindulge and don't overthink. Don't over worry, and things will fall in place here. You've got a beautiful reading, Pisces. So you've got that beautiful night coming into you, expressing your feelings here, improving physical, emotional, spiritual, maybe health, and getting together with loved ones. This is beautiful. And enjoy your walk in the garden of prosperity. Always remember, Pisces, that I stand only in this circle of love and light for you. And let's continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe. And we'll all see each other very soon.